guys, Crystal and Shadow here, back with Medium, and this time is Penny for Your Thoughts.
This is easily my favourite episode of the season so far.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting one.
It feels like for once we have an actual villain.
Yeah, we really do.
You know, not just a crime to solve with random people. As I've always said, we've never encountered a problem which wasn't supernatural. She's just had dreams which were. Until now!
Yeah, well, yeah, because this guy, he's a ghost, I guess. And he gets in people's heads and urges them and says, you must go to med school, you must rape that girl.
But that's it. Here's the thing. I like how they say at the end, they can just find another one, and what's she gonna do?
I know, she hasn't beaten him.
I mean, I have a feeling he comes back, because I may have slightly spoiled something when I looked up one of the actors.
Yeah, he looked up the actor, and I'm guessing you saw that he appears in more than one episode.
He apparently has 2 appearances.
Oh, yeah.
So...
yeah, that's why I was interested in this episode, is that I know he comes back.
yeah. Ah, damn it. I just wanted to check the actor. I didn't realize he would be, but that's always a risk you take. Oh, well. But still, this was great. Like, the first half I was thinking, alright, standard episode. Then you realize what's going on. You realize, this is way more interesting. It's not just a random sociopath.
Yeah.
And how funny, we were just watching a very similar episode about people with dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was great.
Yeah, we kept thinking he was going to get Alicia because we kept seeing that dream where the mum was talking to a doctor, but she was holding a medication for some sort of manic depressive disorder because she hears voices.
Exactly. Oh, that's clever. And that's the thing. I was always wondering when something would be completely misleading. And that's what I like about this episode. There was no crime. Well, there was a crime to solve, but there was no... First off, she didn't solve the crime. A crime still happened, by the way.
Yeah.
And then her dreams were completely mismatched. The most mismatched they've ever been. Sometimes I wonder if he was able to feed into it. He knew she had dreams. Sometimes you have to wonder... did he have some way of feeding her, not a false dream, but a dream that wasn't what she was thinking?
Maybe.
Who knows? But we finally have a villain, something that isn't just a generic crime, and that's what I've been waiting for. Something to happen in this, last episode I said, okay, it's the second last episode, nothing special is going to happen, it'll be one more generic episode. No, this was great.
Yeah.
I was loving this. I'll be wondering what... and this is great, because I was wondering if there would ever be something supernatural, and I'm glad we're finally getting something that is. So I'll be
I know you said the accent was bad, but I've always liked that scene near the end where the girl sounds kind of threatening, the way we're talking to her, and... well, I say her, but really it's the guy in control.
I get what they were going for, because that's the thing. The first time you saw the guy, I thought it was odd, because the second time he has an accent, I thought, I didn't think I noticed that distinct accent the first time. And I just thought, this character's more interesting now that I've got the accent. And the second time, you don't clue into it. It's the third time you clue into it.
Yeah, and you realize it's him. It's like the very first dream where we see the guy did it. The actual doctor is sitting in the corner like, what have I done?
Exactly.
And then the other guy... suit perfectly clean comes to the door and says, hello ladies, because the mum and the nurse can't actually see him.
Exactly.
It's Allison seeing him, showing that he's next to the doctor. He was urging him on.
That's the thing. He was never there.
That's why when she went to the prison to talk to the guy and held up a photo, said, do you recognize him? He said no, because he never saw him.
Yeah, I know.
He heard him, felt his presence, but never actually saw what he looked like. He's just a presence or a voice.
Well, sometimes I like to believe that, he's not a mystical spirit, he's the lingering spirit of the first guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why I was like, it's a bit interesting they got Mark Sheppard in for like 5 seconds. But think about it, Mark Sheppard's known for being a British actor. And I thought, he only gets one line? But that's clever, because that's why they went for a British accent too. It's harder to pin onto, too.
Yeah, so that you can tell who's in control.
That's the thing. You also wouldn't have been able to pin onto that accent till you see the girl. I mean, yes, you hear the accent, But when you see the girl, you realize, it's a British accent. And it's clever.
Mhm.
But that was great. Oh, this was really good.
It's so threatening and it lingers because, like, yes, he let go of that girl, but he'll just go find someone that. Why doesn't he just go find someone far from where Allison lived? So Allison
Well, that's what he'll
lived-
probably do now.
Yeah.
He knows that Allison's onto him, so what does he do? He'll just have to go somewhere else. And even if she's suspicious of those cases, what's she going to do? Follow him to
Like
the ends
he
of the
said,
earth?
he's got nothing but time. He'll find a young person, catch them early, and say, "You should go to med school. You should become
It
a
makes
doctor."
me wonder what's going to happen next time we see him, because I'm like, are we going to somehow vanish him once for all, or what's going to happen?
I don't remember, and I don't remember what season he comes back in, so we'll see.
I'm almost certain it would be season 2 because I saw the year.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so
Okay.
which means that if we see him again, Mark Shepard has to show up again which is going to be interesting to see how they tie that into.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then we also have the side plot of once again we have a plot involving the daughter's powers.
Yeah. So she tried to do the calculations, got an answer, but then she was like, "No, I just know this is the answer."
Exactly.
And of course the teacher's suspicious when the answer she turns in doesn't match her working out.
But I'm going to give this episode a 9.5.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8. It is pretty good.
It's the first one that's really got me excited. I mean, I've enjoyed all the other episodes, but this was great.
Yeah. This
I'll
one's
be
always been a
really
memorable
curious.
one.
I know that finale is, well, not a two-parter, but it's going to have a cliffhanger because it's called Part 1.
Yeah, instead of having a 2-part finale as a finale, they do like part 1 as the finale, so it leaves you hanging for the next season.
Well, that's fine if there's some sort of, like, big mystery. I hope it's like, because like I've said, these episodes are almost like mysteries sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
I would hope that it's a mystery, because I'm fine if there was a cliffhanger, if there's a mystery, not just a generic cliffhanger, but one where you think, oh, maybe I can predict the next episode.
Maybe.
I hope so. We'll have to see. I'm excited to see what the finale holds, knowing
Yeah.
it's a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I remember exactly how it goes,
But
and
we'll worry
it
about
is
that.
called When Push Comes to Shove.
Yeah, well, we'll worry about that next time, but I'm glad we finally got something interesting happening here. So, we'll see you next time for more Medium and other things as well.
See you next time, guys.